everyone, it's Lisa, and today I thought I would do something a little different, and it's just a quick tip, and it's something that as soon as I discovered this, it just like was a game changer for me. And I am talking about body bronzing. Now, I've done this before a little bit, but I want to go through kind of like a step-by-step in what I do. And since I've learned how to do this, I really don't even have the, I mean, every once in a while I think about putting tanner on or going to get a spray tan, but the funny thing that stops me every time is I cannot stand getting my sheets messed up. I know that is the weird thing because all you gotta do is wash them, but I would have to wash them every day. I just can't stand it. So every time I think about doing that, I just think, that's okay. When I wear something sleeveless or whatever, I'll just put, you know, some bronzer on, and if I need my legs tanned, I'll just put on like the Sally Hansen, or the best thing is that Body Blur by Vita Liberata. That is like my go-to. Like when I went to that Monet convention and we had like a really dressed up affair and I needed to like really look pretty in my gown, then that's what I used. And I have not had it come off a bit. And so that's what I would use in those cases. But for every day, like today, I put on this Victoria's Secret plain black slip dress that I showed you guys a couple weeks ago. And I've been sleeping in this little Kyle Chan name necklace. It's solid gold, so I don't have to worry about it, you know, tarnishing or anything. Okay, this is pretty much just my natural color. I took a shower last night. I did put on that lotion that Desi Perkins said to wear. It's the, I'll leave it down below, but it is so thick. I was thinking when I was putting it on, it's, instead of rubbing it in, it's more like you're spreading icing or something. I mean, you just basically have to spread it on your skin, but it does give you a really pretty glow, and just, you know, it is very hydrating. So that's what I used last night when I got out, when I took a shower. Okay, so the first thing, my favorite bronzer, and I've told you guys this a million times, but I've had the Laura Mercier body bronzer. I've used regular ones. I've had the Guerlain spray. I've had the Dior. I've had a bunch of different bronzers, and this is my all-time favorite, and it's the Laura Geller Baked Body Frosting Face and Body Glow, and I like the Tahitian Glow. I actually do have the one that has like some pink running through it, but it's sparkly. It's just not the same. This is just matte. I would not say matte, but there is no shimmer. It's just, it's hard to even describe, and I don't know if you guys can see how much I have used of that. I probably need to get a backup in case they quit making this, because it's just, there's nothing else like it to me. But this gives you a glow without any of that. Some of those body bronzers almost make you look like you have scaly, like fish scale or mermaid skin, and not in a good way. You know what I mean? It like accents every little, you know, imperfection. And if you're like me and you're in your 40s, 30s or 40s, and you have, especially if you've lived at the beach your whole life, you have like texture and stuff in your skin. And that's another thing that keeps me from getting a spray tan or using tanner, because that tanner will catch on any little imperfection and then cause a dark spot. And so I always wonder what's worse, having, you know, whiter skin that's pretty or darker skin that's got spots all over it. So this is just perfect. And so what I do is I take this brush, and this is an old brush. It's the Eco Tools, and it's kind of like a great big chunky, what am I trying to say, Kabuki. But yesterday I almost got it, but I'm trying to not just get things just to show you when I can easily just tell you about it, and I'll put the link down below. I was looking at all of those new Real Technique brushes, and I bought the big powder brush and those two, you guys remember those two little spongy balls, and I have loved them. I used the brush today to put on my blush, which my makeup today, if you like it, is mostly Clinique. I bought 3 new Clinique products this week that I'll show you tomorrow, and or I don't know if I'll get this video up in time, so maybe you will have seen them yesterday. I don't know. I'm gonna show them to you in my Friday video. But this blush is one that Melissa, that works at Ulta, she suggested, and when I looked at it, I was like, okay, I'm going to like this blush because it reminded me of the NARS Impassioned, and I love it. It's the Clinique Cupid, and I bought one for myself and one for a gift, and I'm so glad I did. I had that big 20% off card, so I kind of bought some things like that. But anyway, let me get back to the point at hand here. In that Real Techniques little display of brushes, there is a Kabuki brush that is packed really tight like this, but it's round, but it's still really big, almost like it was meant for your body. And I think that would be a good one to try, because I have tried using this with just a big, you know, MAC 150 and big powder brushes. I think I've got a big Sigma brush that I tried. It's not the same. You need something that's densely packed like this to get the correct application and the good coverage and pigmentation that you will get with this bronzer. Okay, so the first thing I do, say that I'm getting ready to do a video, it's my Friday video and I'm trying to look good for the video, or I'm going out, say this is exactly what I would do or what I did when I went to the Christmas party, anything where I care about how my body looks, which is really not every day, but especially if I'm wearing something, but say my arms are showing. Okay, what I do is, I just push a lot of product in this, and the first thing I do is down the front of my neck, because I always have this white spot from where your chin kind of guards your neck from the sun, and then I blend it out all over my neck like this. Okay, then I get another, you know, I don't play around, and then I usually have to lift up my necklace and I'll do these two sections, like right here and right here. And then I'll usually take what's left and kind of go down my chest and into like cleavage or whatever, if I have any. But okay, so do you guys see already how much prettier that looks? I mean, it gave me a little bit of coverage, it made the skin even out, and it doesn't, I have never noticed this getting on my clothes, but if it did, I feel certain it would wash out. Okay, now here is the, I wonder if I should stand up. No, I think I'll be able to do it. I'm gonna sit up tall so I can show you. Here is the best thing, and this, I was thinking, how do I want to title this video? Do I want to do it body bronzing? But I'm going to do it body bronzing and hiding arm fat. Now, even if you're like me, I don't think I have a lot of arm fat, but my arms probably aren't as toned as they used to be. And, you know, you can't help but get some skin. You know, as you get older, your skin kind of gives a little bit. So what I like to do is take another good thing, and you see, okay, I want you to see how when I hold up my arm, how you just notice all of this. And even in the summer, you know, the tops of my arms will get tan, but the bottom just always stays white, even if I try to lay out like that. So the first thing I will do is I'm using my mirror here, I will tan that whole underneath. Now don't worry about going into your armpit or anything, because I don't think anybody's armpits are supposed to be tan. But can you see the difference? I mean, see how much, I mean, I hope that you can, yeah, see, did you see how that was like swinging in the wind? You will not notice that as much if it's tan. And then I'll take another big generous amount and I'll go right on this top. And then you know how there's always just like a little bit right here that's just, you know, sticking out, your bra kind of squishes it and it might not be tan. I usually go right in here. Now, really, I would typically do this with my bra on. So, I mean, it's basically the same. Okay, then I'm gonna get another big generous amount and I'm gonna go into under my arm right here. And you wanna just get that white part right there, and then I start bringing it up. And sometimes I'll take the rest and run it down, but I mean, only if I'm really feeling froggy that day, but most of the time I'm just doing this. And that just makes everything look better. And then I'll go in it one more time and I'll do up here and right here. And the thing is, there is not a person on a catalog, a awards show, any program, any magazine you see, this is what they're doing. And so you can't help but when you look at your body, you think, you know, I don't know, it's just so unfair how we compare ourselves to what we see, but we can't help it. So just keep in mind, you know, just level the playing field. If you can do little things like this to, you know, look better and feel better, you know, if it means the difference, like I feel so much more confident now in this dress now that I have bronzed up my body and bronzed my arms. And you can use this in your skin too if you want, but usually I just save it for my body. And I'm going to use what's left and maybe go right here. And I work out my arms. I mean, it's not, and I'm not overweight, but you just can't help it. You know, you just can't help that you have that skin right there. So I think that helps so much. And I think if you will try that, the first time I ever saw someone do this, and it was like a light bulb moment, and I have done it ever since. And I've always done like across my chest, but the first time I ever saw somebody doing the bottoms of their arms like that was on Shaws of Sunset. MJ, Mercedes, was getting ready. It was that time that they were out of town somewhere. It was the time that they busted in on Mike in the bathroom. I don't know if you watched that, you know what I'm talking about. But when she was getting ready, she even had her bathing suit on. She was putting bronzer right there. And I think she even said something to someone about it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to try that. And I've been hooked ever since. So I wanted to show you guys that tip. And I guess I'll do a quick outfit of the day and then I'll let you go. This is a very simple slip dress. It's the one that I bought from Victoria's Secret a couple months ago. My Kate Spade boots that I showed you. I thought about wearing my black, but I thought I would break it up just a little bit. And these boots actually have like black stitching. So they look really pretty with black. And then it's not really cold here, but I think I'm gonna just throw this on just to break up this look some. I just love this jacket so much, and I just think it looks good with the dress and the boots. And this is really warm, but I don't know, I think it's worth it. You could easily put on like your moto or a faux fur, but I'm thinking I want this look today, especially with these boots. So my outfit of the day. And for accessories, I put on my lightning bolt Sheila Fajal earrings. I think I have some of these left. I will check, and if I do, I'll put the link down below. I sold these on my website. Sheila made these for me and us, and these are the ones with the black stones. I also have the ones with the blue stones. And then I told you about the necklace. My lip combo is also Clinique. It's the Tender Taupe lip liner with the, I put a gloss on and it wasn't enough, so I went back over with the matte Suede lipstick. And anyway, I'll put everything that I'm wearing down below. And I think that's it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.